Hey guys, so here's game 2 between Stye and RC Cola. So looking at... Okay, so this looks like a much closer game. 16 turns. So about average length. On the faster side of average, I suppose. And... yeah, so like no attacks on the board. Makes sense. Steward stands as... pick that up early to trash coppers. Trade route, like in a colony game, trade route could really start to shine, but here, even with Great Hall and Vineyard, I don't think it really outdoes Steward. Also, there are no plus actions on this board, and it looks like you're going to be cycling pretty easily thanks to Caravan, and Steward's pretty solid trashing. So you really only want one terminal action in your deck, and you want to get to a point where you can play it as much as possible. I think the best deck on this board would be Great Hall, Market, Caravan, probably with a Talisman or maybe even two early to assist in picking up those Caravans and Great Halls, although Market is really the more important action. And then the end game is going to be buying Vineyards with a potion, or two potions, I guess, until you win. You can always end the game on piles if you're doing that, whereas your opponent, if he's going for provinces, is sort of at your mercy for when the game ends, because he's not going to be able to buy 8 provinces before you run out piles. So I forget exactly what Vineyard... I don't know if it's every 3 actions or every 4 actions, but whatever it is, you should be able to get enough actions out of Caravan, Great Hall, and Market. Plus, Great Hall is already giving you victory points. And maybe a Monument. Once you've trashed everything, stop playing Steward and start playing a Monument every turn for an extra victory point. Yeah, let's get the game. So both open Steward, and Stag gets a Monument. I guess I like that. I was sort of thinking of picking up the Monument later when the deck's already cycling, so maybe go for a Caravan or a Talisman straight away, which is what RC Cola does with a Talisman. I think I like that. The obvious problem is that it doesn't buy markets. It doesn't double buy markets, rather. And Market really is the important card, because again, you can cycle your deck just fine. Market's the one that's going to be giving you more buying power. Sai gets a Caravan, RC Cola gets a Caravan. Silver, I don't know. I guess maybe Great Hall might be better. Jeez. It's... the first silver can't be bad. I can imagine Great Hall being better on turn 4 there, but I can't imagine it being much better, so... Getting rid of the states, how lucky. Getting a Market seems good. Yeah, so I guess here's the problem with Talisman. Of course, you don't expect to draw it with 4 coppers for $5, but probably 2 Caravans is better than a Market this early, because your deck's not cycling yet. In the near future, I think it may not be the case anymore. Gold? I don't know. Like, Market is so good on this board. Again, gold can't be that bad of a buy like silver, but I really do think that the dominant strategy on this board is going to be Great Hall, Market, Caravan, Endgame, Vineyard, Monument. So the gold, it's hard to see how exactly that fits into it. I guess you're going to be able to draw extra cards with Caravan, so the gold does give you a considerable amount of extra buying power. So yeah, I like it, I guess, given that. Getting rid of the last estate, that's pretty awesome. You guys should be doing it like this. so that this status window lines up. See if I can do that. I might not be able to make myself do it then. So, getting caravan seems fine. Here we go again. And like, this is the problem with buying not a market. If you had played a market this turn, it would be pretty sweet. You could get 2 caravans and 2 great halls. As it goes though, you get 2 caravans and nothing else. Oh. Yeah, you trash 2 coppers with that steward for sure. That's a mega mistake. Even if it meant that you were buying 2 great halls instead of 2 caravans, if you think about it, trashing 2 coppers and buying 2 great halls gets you as close to drawing your deck as buying 2 caravans. Plus the great halls give you victory points. Yeah, getting rid of coppers is a good idea. Picking up the great hall, I like it. Ooh, another talisman 6 coppers. I think you just need to pick up a market. Maybe there. Definitely there. Because at this point you're drawing your deck every turn pretty much, and like what, you're gonna buy another 2 caravans every turn? What did they do? They just draw your deck more. I don't think the second goal is, I would be going for a market. Because you're still not drawing your deck. And, like, at no point have you gotten a market, so you're actually getting close to not having enough money to buy markets. And I don't think you need more help cycling your deck. Like, Steward is going to get you there with all the caravans you already bought. So, in this case, I don't know, I might have... I don't know. Trashing 2 coppers is pretty good with Steward, but I might have just kept the coppers so I could buy a market. Because you really need a market. It's pretty painful how badly you need a market there. Okay, so that's turn 10, gets another market, seems fine. Yeah, and here you go. I guess you get 2 silvers with a talisman, that's sort of cool, but I don't know what the point is. You don't even really want silvers in your deck. You want markets. Hint. Buying a province, I don't know. Like, you have a victory point edge already with Monument and Great Hall. The game's not that far away from ending on piles. I think probably trashing 2 coppers and buying another market would have made a little more sense and force RC Cola to pick up some victory points. Maybe his deck is just going to get too fast though. It seems like he's going to be able to buy a province every turn for the rest of the game or something. Yeah, he probably is. That's an awkward spot to be in. Yeah, I think at this point Sty is already pretty close to lost. I guess he only lost by 1 victory point in the end, so that's pretty impressive. Like, here you have 3 excess cards of these caravans. You're playing 3 caravans and drawing nothing. You could play a Steward for plus $2 and buy a province here and do that again another 3 times and win. Like, it seems pretty compelling. Instead, grabbing a market, like, I don't know. Like, if you're buying a market here, I hope it's with the intention of picking up a potion or 2 and then buying vineyards, which, as I said, was sort of what I was thinking of doing. vineyards and great halls. We'll see though. Like, Sty is just in a really awkward spot here. He's unable to draw his deck, and he's got nothing better to do than buy golds on turn 12, which, like, at this point, a gold doesn't even improve your deck that much. Like, if you're drawing your entire deck every turn, a gold improves your deck by $3. I feel like I keep saying this, but I also feel like it's a slightly different point each time I say it. So if you're drawing your deck, the gold improves your deck by $3 a turn. As it is, the gold is another card in your deck, which is preventing you from drawing your deck. It makes your monuments less common, it makes your steward draw less common. And then when you do draw it, how much it is better than another card is, you know, questionable. It's probably not better than drawing a monument on most of your turns. So a market seems pretty tempting to me. Getting a bunch of silvers does not make much sense to me. I guess you had $8. Like, I would buy 2 potions and 2 Great Halls. And oh, does Great Hall not double with Talisman? It probably doesn't, huh? Well, I would buy 2 potions and 1 Great Hall then. And then, yeah, just spend the rest of the game buying Great Halls and Vineyards. Should win. But yeah, it looks like we're going for provinces instead, which, again, I think should win also. Buy another province. That gets a province. We get 2 provinces and a Great Hall in 1 turn. See, if you're capable of getting to enough money to buy 2 provinces in a turn, like, imagine what you could have done if you were buying markets earlier, and then, like, how many Great Halls and Vineyards you could be buying. The huge bonus to buying Great Halls and Vineyards is that you get to end the game when you have more victory points than he does. Buying provinces, it's a lot less in your control. You have fewer plus buys, the piles aren't all exhausted. And, I mean, Sty is just handicapped, he wouldn't be able to finish off the piles. Buying duchies in the States, and RC Cola gets the victory by 1 point. I wonder if he was counting, or if he was like, this should win, and then extremely happy. We shall never know. Alright, that was game 2, on to game 3.